Hi everyone, Tabiso speaking, the founder of Job Hunters MZANSI. We decided to start Job Hunters so that young people could be able to send their CV at one place, and then when the CV, if we receive your CV at Job Hunters, then we are able then to distribute your CV in various areas of where we know that there's a high potential that you will get employed according to how we analyze your CV. So the first thing that we do as job hunters is take your CV, make sure that it's available to all places that are recruiting young people. So instead of you going up and down in different towns, in different areas, they call you and then they say you must bring your CV, then you're already running there. You just have to contact us and tell us that you've been contacted to submit a CV in this place, and then we'll do it for you electronically. We are not a staffing solution. We do not take any commission from finding you a job. We are not competing with staffing solutions. We are working with them, in fact. So if instead of you going to different staffing solutions and submitting your CVs to even people that wants you to pay money, if you bring it to us, we are able to analyze who they are. We are able to submit the CVs on trusted brands that we know that will find you a job without asking for any money from you, and without actually finding yourself having to go to interviews that you don't even trust if it's an interview or there's something else that is happening there. We know the struggle of looking for a job. We know the disadvantages of young people, things that you guys do when you look for a job. For example, you'll find yourself going to 10 different places for an interview, and you find that you don't get a job in all of those interviews. There's something you are doing wrong, but you don't even know what is it. And at the same time, you need money for transport. At the same time, your CV does not look the way they want it. So this, when it comes to HR always wants something, and that's something that they are looking for. It's what we as job hunters are able to find out what is it that they are looking for, and give them candidates that highly qualify for that specific position. So what we do is we take your CV, we keep it with us, and we make sure that we distribute it in different companies, in different areas. And you will also be asked on our WhatsApp on what kind of jobs would you like to do, and we'll also recommend some other jobs to you, meaning you'll make your own options of what kind of a job you're looking for, what is it that you hope of finding, what is it that you wish of finding, and all of the above. We'll know more about you, so that then we are prepared to know how to deal with your issue of finding employment. So guys, what are we looking for as job hunters? We're looking for young people between the age of 18 and 40 years of age. When you are on that specific age group, you are more likely not to be unemployed or look for a job, or not even knowing what kind of a job you're looking for, or having qualifications but not experience for you to get that job, or you only have matric and you need a job and you don't know where to start looking. So those are the kind of that's the age group we are looking for. We're looking for people who pay attention to details, as we will not only be looking for a job for you, but we will also be participating in various areas that will make you money. So basically, you will be able then to be taught things that will be able to help you make money from home without having to, while you are still looking for a job. So to us, it is very beneficial if you get a job. It is also beneficial even if you are unemployed, not having a job, meaning that we are able to work with you and create value out of you being available to us, and make sure that you make something out of the end of the month than just you sitting at home and doing nothing. So what we're basically looking for is people who pay attention to details. You must have access to a smartphone. You must be able to access to data at all times. We recommend as job hunters that you use Telkom most of the time. Why? Telkom has the cheapest data to buy, especially with the more nice service that they have. You are able to then access data, be able to view our videos on YouTube, be able to do what we ask you to do, and everything. Especially that we'll be working a lot on Facebook, which is very surprising. It's something that you guys don't know about, but actually we'll be working a lot on Facebook. We'll be working a lot on Instagram, things that you guys use just for fun, but today they're gonna turn into a space of work for you. We're looking for people who are gonna take our job serious, because at the end of the month we're gonna be taking it serious for us to pay you if you worked with us. So guys, those are the things that we are looking for, and we're also looking for people who actually who will not make excuses when they have to take trades. So guys, as you guys can hear that the new way of working is coming, and we have recognized that as job hunters, where young people will not be working in the old way that your parents taught you, that the society has taught you, that how you think work is still going to be conducted. That's why the president was talking about the fourth industrial revolution, meaning that a lot of things are going to be done as in a self-service. And when more people losing jobs, you're going to find ourselves in a problem when you have to find another job after losing one. So with us as job hunters, we're then looking at you creating jobs through Facebook, creating jobs through your own smartphone. For the fact that you have access to a smartphone, if you don't have one, you need to find one, you need to get one, you need to make sure that a smartphone is your first priority of something that you need to have, as it is going to be your job, is going to be the way where you work. As you can see even now, with this pandemic that is happening of the COVID-19, you find people that are staying at home, and people who are able to work at home, they are working. People who are not able to work at home, they are sitting doing nothing. If this pandemic continues for another 9 months, it means you're not going to be employed for the whole year this year. So we have recognized all of those things to make then to then realize that there is a need for young people to be able to start working from home, to be able to start working mobile, instead of all rushing to one office, running every morning, creating traffic, going to a specific space where they're gonna work. That's what we are focusing as job hunters. So the advantages of being with us, guys: when you come and join us and become part of us, you come into a family. You come into a family that will start taking care of a lot of things that you do, and will start helping you to realize a lot of opportunities that you don't basically see on daily basis. When you become part of us, it is an advantage even when you go to any interview, because now you're gonna know more than what the people that you are competing with in that interview know, meaning that you will know more insight of what is happening there, what are they looking for, than what is just being portrayed. So because of those factors, guys, that's the reason that we decided to start the Black Diamond. And those are the advantage that I just mentioned are the reason why it is crucial to work with us. It is crucial to be part of the family. It is crucial for you to come and be part of this initiative. This initiative where in the part of the country you can actually participate in any part of the country, whether you are in Cape Town, whether you are in Durban, Johannesburg, Pretoria, Richards Bay, Bloemfontein, you name it, Northwest, Polokwane, anywhere in the country, Mpumalanga. We don't really matter whether you are in Port Elizabeth, you can still be part of it. We will be able to work with you, we'll be able to assist you, we'll be able then again to make sure that you achieve whatever that you are trying to achieve with your life. So before school, you were at school the whole time. After school, you were left alone. You had no one else, no friends, no teachers to go after you, no one to assist you with anything that you wanted to do. You had to find everything on your own. We decided to build a family that can assist you on different things that you find, on different issues and different challenges that you find when you are trying to find an employment and trying to find a direction with what you want to do with your life. That's what we are. And we also So those are the advantages, guys, that you basically gain when you are working with us. We also consider what is it you're gonna wear when you go to work. We also, when you're going for an interview, what if you do have money for the whole month for transport, especially on your first month working. That's you being part of the family that thinks ahead of whatever that you have to do. And as now this lockdown keeps on continuing and this COVID-19, the numbers keep on growing, it means it could even take longer than we anticipate. It can take longer than we can anticipate, guys, on how long will the lockdown last, or how long will this COVID problem stop. Meaning that by the time this thing is busy happening, we will be busy. Because we are working from distance from each other, we communicate on a distance basis, and we do things mobile, meaning that we'll be able to work, we'll be able to do a lot of things without actually having to meet, without actually having to do a lot of things. We'll give you instructions of what you need to do, on how you're gonna do it, so that immediately you start registering with us, you start working with us, we start seeing your participation, we start rating you, we start realizing of what is it that you are capable of doing, what is it that you're not capable of doing, so that we're then able to then know where to recommend you, where not to recommend you, where to actually place you, those kind of things. So when we give those things that you need to do and requirements, we need everyone to participate, because that's what makes us being able to trust you, being able to rely on you, being able to then recommend you to all our partners that are asking more about you, because the only thing they have for you is a CV in front of them. We need to bring more to them so that they can trust, so that they can give you a chance and opportunity for you to work with them. And we also be looking at creating our own opportunities, meaning that there is a vast of opportunities available. We will be working as a family to create opportunities. So imagine this, young South Africans creating their own opportunities and their own future. So, who are we looking for? We are looking for young people who pay attention to details, who listen, and who takes clear instructions, as we're going to be instructing everything mobile, so that you don't say you're confused of what we were trying to tell you. So we need you to be able then to do as you are told, so that then at the end of the month you are able then to see that your fruits, and you are able also to get paid. So we're looking for people who understand, who are able to listen and understand. We're going to be allocating team leaders on different groups, so that each team leader is able to manage a specific group of people. So we expect you to be able then to communicate all the time with your team leader. We don't expect any excuses from you that you are not able to participate because of network, because of what. If you have a problem with network, what I normally do myself is that when I have a problem at home with network, I know my hotspots where I know that there's no network problem. So we are looking for people who pay attention to details, guys. We're looking for people who don't make excuses. As I'm saying, the network, that you have a network problem or that you have a data problem, those are excuses that you know for a fact that you not supposed to allow to happen, especially when we are the ones who are now sending you data. We are the ones who are sending you data. We are the ones who are sending you information, and you're gonna make an excuse of the fact that network is not good, or you're gonna make an excuse that you didn't have data was finished. So we expect that if we start sending you data, that data you use it for work and work purposes alone. That's why we recommend people to be using telecom. We have a reason for that. But if telecom is that bad in your area, then you have no choice to use other networks that also have a cheaper service that you can use. But the first one is telecom. So the data we send you is the data that we expect that you use it only for work purposes. And we expect you to then also take the instructions from your team leader to do exactly what you are expected to do. Remember, guys, this is just extra money that you can make while you're still looking for a job, while you're still making sure that you get a job. You getting a job is a huge benefit to us, because there are a lot of other things that you will then be open to. So I'm gonna be explaining on my following video on how we work with camo frequencies, and what is it that you will be doing when you are with us, on your participation, and what is it that you're supposed to start doing. I thank you.